Sari Sari stores are a major contributor of day-to-day life in the economy. Would you shop at a store like this? My answer to my own question is absolutely. A Sari Sari store is not a place you go to confess your heartfelt sorries to. The Sari Sari store I'm referencing is spelled S-A-R-I-S-A-R-I. It's a convenience store found throughout the Philippines. The word Sari Sari is Tagalog, meaning variety. Such stores form an important economic and social structure in a Filipino community. It is present in almost all neighborhoods, sometimes even on every street. Most Sari Sari stores are privately owned shops and are operated inside the shopkeeper's house, or attached to the side of a home, or like that of an old independent palm tree standing on its own alongside the road. Commodities are displayed in a large screen-covered or metal-barred window in front of the shop. Most have small window openings. If I don't spot the storekeeper, I'll stick my head through the narrow opening, hoping the metal plate in my head doesn't set off any metal detectors. Unlike the malls, thankfully, no detectors. In a controlled, happy voice, I call out, "Ayo," a Bisaya word meaning hello, in my alien English language. The storekeeper rounds the corner and sees my face peering through the gap in the screen. I bear a face only a mother can love, providing the mother was blind in one eye with a milky film substance over the other eye. Despite my alien looks and language, the storekeeper politely passes me the recycled candy jar upon my request. With my grape still stuck in the hole, I can't but notice canned goods are neatly displayed on the back shelves, while chips, peanuts, soap sachets hang from the ceiling like that of vines in a rainforest. After I gain a visual and mental inventory of the items on display, I withdraw my head as the shopkeeper approaches. She bags my requests and upon payment, politely passes my bagged goods through the 12-inch square opening, almost always with a bright Filipino smile. Those are free. They are a dime a dozen in the Philippines. Everyone seems to have one to share. I suppose that's why the Pinas has a reputation of being the most friendly country in the world. Many of these mom and pop shops have benches and tables out front where kids sit down during school breaks, after school, or after playing, thus enjoying a soda and snack. I recall taking a bite out of a candy bar and making a funny face. The shop owner asked, "Is there something wrong, sir?" I replied, "This doesn't taste like chocolate from the airport." Looking concerned, she asked, "What kind of chocolate do they sell at the airport, sir?" I replied, "Plain chocolate." After taking a brief moment to process my answer, she began laughing. I've shared many laughs with Sari Sari store owners over the past 5 years. Yeah, I'm sure at some point they were sorry, S-O-R-R-Y, to ever had met me. Then there was that young college girl who asked me how I got to the Philippines. With a straight face, I said, "I drove my car." She quickly replied, "That must have been expensive, sir." I looked at her with my mouth wide open, staring at her studying her, unsure if her elevator went to the top floor, unsure if she really understood what I had just told her. Then she smiled and quickly retorted, "Next time, don't drive your car into the ocean, sir. Take a plane." We both laughed hysterically over that one. I tried baiting her, but I was the one who ended up with the hook in my mouth. Nicely played by the college girl. Sari Sari stores are a great place to socialize and affords people to become engaged in their community, provides an opportunity to learn the culture and listen to the stories of the elderly. I've often watched elderly men play checkers using a homemade checkers board that must have been made by the TV character MacGyver. Coca-Cola and Sprite bottle caps are the most popular pieces used. You'll most often notice a large sheet of plywood above your head, supported by door hinges and propped open with a stick of some sort. It blocks the sun during the day and gives you something to stand under when it rains. At closing time, the sticks or rods are removed, allowing the door to swing downward. The overhang now transforms into a wall, securing the front of the store for the night. The Sari Sari store allows members of the community easy access to basic commodities at low costs. In the Philippines, following the concept of tingi or retail, a customer can buy units of product rather than the whole package, or a sachet of shampoo, laundry soap, peanuts, etc. It's very financially friendly for those who cannot afford to buy the whole package or who don't require the entire package. These Sari Sari stores also saves the customer time and transportation costs, especially those in rural areas, since some towns can be very far from the nearest market or grocery. The store also serves as a secondary or even primary source of income for the shopkeepers. The owners can buy commodities in bulk in groceries, then sell them in the store at a markup price. The store owners stock up on popular grocery items such as personal care products, snacks, sugar, salt, coffee, cooking condiments, soda, adult beverages, and much, much more. They are most conveniently purchased from the nearby Sari Sari store at economically sized quantities which are affordable to common citizens. Trucks usually deliver LPG and soft drinks to the store itself. The store requires little investment since the products are cheap. Some Sari Sari stores also allows credit purchases from its suki, repeat customers known to the store owners. They usually keep a record of their customers' outstanding balances on a school notepad and demand payments on paydays. Often, Sari Sari store owners put a markup price about 10% on average. You may find being a foreigner could cost you more money. You may want to look for items that have a listed price. Even then, if you love bartering, you could very well walk away with a better price. However, common sense tells you there's no bartering in the malls. It's a fixed price, just like back home. You will learn what products to buy using the malls versus the outside vendors. You may enjoy shopping for fish, meat, veggies, fruit, and other products at the wet markets. They are tied to the hip of Sari Sari stores. The product is natural and less expensive. It's a great experience. You'll be pleasantly surprised what you can find at the local wet markets or at a Sari Sari store. Now keep in mind the skin tax theory. If you are a greenhorn, you'll want to go with a Filipino family member or friend. Sari Sari stores not only contribute to the Philippines economy, but also are a colorful and cultural icon that promotes family, unity, togetherness, and community.
Please subscribe to his channel.
Thank you.